Be the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
You be sure for your mama kwaba in Nsem-Pii TV. So you better call live program between Nana Akomea Randiabe and Honorable Sam Okudzeto Ablakwa. Nana Akomea the communications director of the new patriotic party, Osasoka. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia communication team, as also the CEO of the state transport company. Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, a member of parliament for North Tong constituency. Na omushia na nkomodie na akoye regarding the episode between Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa and Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah or Parliamentary Select Committee for the Akosombo Dam spillage. Last year, report be around September 2023. Report be by say Akosombo Dam spillage and issue no afa communities bebre, especially in the Volta region. Afa inkofobi dying ne de kekaka ho and the government of Ghana report so releases sikebia ombesi a dying foforo a resettle crofon pa so move from one location to the other. Satam no na Honorable Asenso Boache and a minister for works and housing. This year, February 14, 2024, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo reshuffle and the then Minister of Information, Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah, Ekoshe Ministry of Works and Housing. Inti se dwumadie no ebe si ne nanso. And recently, Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, Ekoye chairman of the committee, Omobusa Nsem, Honorable Woyome, and Honorable Dafemepo, Busa Nsem, resettlement plan at the government of Ghana through parliament, they decided so ombeye ama womo omotive voter region. Now, for when we are so attacks on Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah. So enipa bi o twantro o enipa bi onfa no kore endi dwuma o enipa bi a onfa onye de twene da ho a onbɔ nchen o toto papa so e na de kaka na Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah say asem na ye ba ye say ye ba be kan enye no hu nkomodi e na wudi se me su na me ban e na afi de wo ye de o kasa etia menim e wa ha na also kasa etia menim a also on person ma me ho kwan na mitimiere e kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu na mka sɛ no krodie na wo kasa enya ade a medidi dwuma no enye saa na yere etie na san crofo na resettlement contractors wo dwuma no enya ho nsɛm na wo pɛsɛ yeka saa nsɛm no kɔsoa within the week ama nkrofo bebre eti ekyire a ebe mo support Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah de wo kasa ebe mo support say omkasi ndudum cameras ne de keka ho now Nana Akomea ehia Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa o say Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa wanye ni ye because who ye chairman of a committee said the nkomodie no o director no towards one ensure no affect you mo no ekwan ben so no mote bia eti sisi no na yesha Ghana for heading edwin ho ekwan ben so na the government of Ghana as a contractor ni nye adwuma wo se siketue bi asemu se materials na nsankan yo se minister bi na edile ekwan ben so na Ghana adwen yi na ya adwen betima kotipen kro na ye de intempara omaye tu adwuma na se ne ya nkrofo no ho behenham na minister obeso adwuma after 6 months of adwuma no I shall say, wabetena so 4 to 5 months now. O attack no personality no. And yes, I quite na yes and guys order of so. Now, see any dear, what done entertainment saga. Idea say serious mind near the boy team for no. After the entertainment na what done NOB share Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa clashes with Minister Kojo Opon Nkrumah. Na nkrofo na nkasa omote to be en obi ayede efede enka omo hasem bi. Inti one the nisuban o de ne di meeting ase no one entwene ye kura because enye ne ena obi ababeye parliamentary chairman obi nkofo bebre a hosting program so no ankasa oti wa hosting program na o hosting program no obi ba say den sa nipa no obo no ho ban na oti ni nyansa ne nimdie ne ekwan a ebeboa ama mpuntu aba ene say nipa no afi na abaye wa ba betina wenim afi na aba be se na bra abo ana so ba be gu ne nim ase Yankuti on Nana Akomea Nsem or the two whole life straightforward to Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa.
Yeah, those who are above 65 years, because it's just heartbreaking,
Right.
you know.
Okay.
And you don't wish that even your worst enemy.
Now, have you followed this issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has been the biggest entertainment. Entertainment episode all of this week. Now, the exchanges between Chairman Okudzeto and the Minister Nkrumah. But clearly, Sami, I don't think you acted well. You see, you are talking about the victims, the 1,300 people. All of us are concerned that the plight of these Ghanaians, over 1,000 people living in tents for about a year, I think, that their plight is addressed. That's the concern. And that's why you brought the minister to the committee to find out how government is going to deal with their plight. But you see, in all of the week, what is being discussed is not the plight of these 1,300 people. What is being discussed all week, it's your attack on the minister and his counter attack. So
That's what my attack was. My attack. What was that?
You see, even here at this table, you've accused the minister of blatant falsehood. You've accused him of distortion. You've accused him of introducing red herring. Right here, you've accused him of irresponsibility. You've accused him of being unremorseful. You've accused him of deflecting.
So those are not facts.
You've accused him of being contemptuous. You've accused him of even at this table. And you see,
those are facts.
Well, you are entitled to your facts. He too is entitled to his facts. And now, both of you, your entitlement to your facts, that is what is being discussed. Instead of the plight of the people. That's why I said you didn't act well. I mean, we've all been, look, this small table, Randy is the chairman, in the sense that he's the moderator. Randy may disagree with the comments or views of any of us, and he can express it. I can also disagree with you, but you're not going to attack the person directly. You see, so it was within your rights to highlight the plight of the people, to highlight the response of government in 1 year. Government, private people have come in, they've done. You can highlight all of that. But it's the attack on the minister.
I didn't attack the minister.
No, when I'm saying even when we are not even at the parliament, you've attacked him. You've accused him of all these things.
By describing his conduct.
Yes. You've attacked him of
because those are the issues. That's why we summoned him.
Sammy, I'm saying that even on this table, you've attacked, and I've mentioned all these words that
because the deadlines are being missed, assurances are not being met. That is why we have invited him.
No, if deadlines have been missed, point it out. If assurances have not been met, show. But don't attack him. So I'm saying that is the whole point. If Randy disagrees with you, he will point it out. We've all been moderators of events. We've all been leaders. You're too young to watch Talking Point. It's okay. Don't see it as a personal attack. But so what I'm saying is that, Sammy, the people who appear before you, they are your guests. You have invited them. You can be forthright with them, but you have to protect their integrity. And you didn't do that.
Really?
You didn't do that. You see, so that was the problem. That was the problem. As you speak, I disagree with your conduct at the, but I'm not going to attack you and say that you were arrogant or you were this and that. You will see it as a personal attack. So that is it. And I mean, we've all been in this situation before. We've all been moderators, we've all been leaders and so on. So when you called him names, he Clearly this was a personal attack. He also chose.
He called him names at the.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying even here.
Which names?
Okay, when you make those
I didn't do
accusations,
that.
You said he took objection to the way you described him. And
I mean,
he attacked.
Sammy was visibly angry. I mean, his his gesticulations,
After the baseless attacks, I'm the victim here in terms of the proceedings.
Now you are saying
how he brought in these soldiers. Okay, I didn't bring that.
Now you are saying his attacks were baseless. He too believes your attacks were baseless. That is it.
No, yes. I mean, where did this soldiers thing come from? I mean, was that what we were discussing? Was a hearing about how soldiers?
He believes. Listen, he believes, even though you don't believe it, but he believes that information you put out, that the soldiers had been withdrawn, was false. That's what he believes. You say that you spoke to the commander. We don't know which commander you spoke to.
We saw them packing out.
Yes, packing out.
We've even just shown them.
Yes, but packing out from Mepe doesn't mean they were packing out from the area.
They told us that they have been asked to order from above.
Who told you?
Okay, that's them packing.
Yes, we've seen all of this.
The leader of the
contingent. Sami, the minister believes that the information that they were packing out from the area, he said they were moving from one part to another.
No, that's not accurate. That's
but he also believes that.
So why is it that in less than 10 minutes they came back to the same place?
Why they can
after the breaking news?
They can be ordered to come back. Those are operational issues. Unless you can show us which commander,
of course,
told you that so.
Of course, we have the names. And it happened.
You don't even.
It happened.
You don't even.
It happened with the media.
1 second. No. I'm saying that. You are saying this is what somebody told you. He's saying it's not true, and that information that you put out, he also used that to show you up in the same way you're describing. But I'm saying that you are the chairman, so you have to take responsibility for what happened.
So he came there to attack me, to raise issues that are not being discussed. This business of soldiers, was that what we're discussing?
Because you attacked him.
So Nana, if we're to
can you show me the attack?
Beyond
I'm saying even here, right?
Beyond the entertainment, what you describe as entertainment, content that was provided. And we've had this discussion about 10 times on this program. What I'm going to ask you about on this program. That if we have a disaster of that sort, last year we were here, like I said, we've discussed this thing about 10 times. Discussing the government's response. This is an issue where the president himself went there when he returned.
Not to stop you. Even here at this table, all of us have expressed concern about the plight of the people. 1 year living in tents, and that it looks like government response has not been adequate, and so on. We've all talked about that, and I've said that Sami could have raised those issues, but it's the direct attack against the minister, accusing him of introducing red herrings and diversion and obfuscation, and even at this table, you've described him in several words, that he was peddling falsehood, he was distorting, he was introducing red herring, he was irresponsible, he didn't show all kinds of things. That is the issue. Now, when you gentlemen went into retreat, because obviously the committee members felt that what was happening, the attacks and counter-attacks was not dignified, so they called for, which usually what happens in this case because of the televised. When you came back, I expected the two of you to have taken responsibility and apologize for the attacks and counter-attacks. Say, look, okay, we may have lost our tempers and so on and so forth. We apologize for any. Both of you taking the lead and the minister following, and then that would have been it. But as chairman of the proceedings, you allowed proceedings to deteriorate, and to the extent that now, instead of the country discussing or highlighting the plight of the people, what we are discussing is the degeneration.
Yeah, so now that's why I asked that I mean, over a year on.
I agree with you, but I'm saying that well, there's no dispute. All of us, and I'm saying even today here, I have talked about the plight of the people.
Yeah, well, explain. You know why I'm saying that? Not to make excuses for Sammy. Okay. Not to make excuses for him. And you've heard my views about what I saw.
Yeah.
But if I also put myself in his shoes, and I'm saying I'm not making excuses for him. I've said what I think about what happened. You know, if you represent a people and all these things have happened, you remember that even within 2 months of the issue, we were talking about government's lack of concern and whatever. Now, if the thing has traveled to over a year, and you still don't see any concrete steps taken by government to resolve the issues, and assurances have been made in Parliament, government through its minister has been invited to come and it is still an issue of explaining and asking for time and all that, it could really get to you. It could really get to you.
See, that is why you asked me the question that shouldn't he have recused himself? But it doesn't. He didn't even need to recuse himself, and he had the right to get to you. How do I say it? He had the right to be emotional about it, because apart from the fact that these are Ghanaians and all of us are concerned, and can you imagine if these 1,300 Ghanaians, this treatment was being meted to them in, say, Libya, abroad? Oh, I mean, so all of us are concerned. And
not all of us. Government is not concerned.
Well, okay, that is your view. I don't have a problem.
Oh, that's a fact. No, that's a fact.
That is your set of facts.
Not my set.
But let me finish.
Yes.
When the minister came, the minister said in a couple of days he's going to give further information. You may have the opinion that 14 days are too long. I mean, that's the urgency and all of that. It doesn't seem urgent.
No, it's not a 14 days. But I'm relating the thing to from when it happened.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And the fact that even those of us sitting here,
so
we've discussed this thing over 10 times.
I'm saying you are entitled to believe that government hasn't shown concern. I don't have a problem. I'm saying that to reduce, and you have the right to be emotional, especially since you are also the member of Parliament. So these are directly, some of them may be your relatives, some of them may be your friends, and so on. So you have even the right to be emotional about it. But don't attack the integrity of your witness. That's what I'm saying. And it is that attack.
You think he did that?
Yes. Not even on this table. Even on this table, how many, 1 week, a couple of days removed from the event. He's still using words on the minister. Here, before you. You accuse the minister of peddling blatant falsehood, of distortion, of introducing red herring, of being irresponsible. You've used all these words against, even here, away from the parliamentary proceedings. So, and I'm saying that, why do you think that what is being discussed is not a plight of the people, but the degeneration at the committee? And you are, as chairman, you are responsible for that degeneration. And I'm saying that all of us have been in these situations before. I mean, we've all been chairmen, we've all been moderators, we've all been leaders, and so on. And you have to recognize when you let your emotions go ahead of you, our human beings. And sure. But my worry is that the two of them, when the committee came back,
they should have.
The two of them, at your retreat, the 10-minute retreat, you should have resolved that, okay, when what has happened was totally untidy, totally uncalled for. To the extent that members were shouting for cameras to be shut down. All of us want the cameras to be there so we can see accountability being... yes. And now because of the degeneration, even the members of the committee were asking that the cameras be shut off. So total degeneration. And so I thought that you will resolve at your retreat that, look, it's degenerated. Where we come, we'll make apology and then continue. And that didn't happen. And I was disappointed.
Okay. So, Sammy, as I listen to you, for the benefit of myself and I think many of our...
Once again, it was live, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
you,
they're public,
you inflicted that on the country.
Yes, on for my behalf and the viewers, I want you to clarify something or provide some information.
Sure.
So, what specific to the spillage?
Yeah.
What were the specific assurances? When were those assurances made? Yes.
Yes. So, in March
of this year.
March of this